Ultimate Kickoff Part 1. Yes, this is a two-part program, the second part being September 15th, next Thursday. Let's hop into the content. Starting off with the 82 overall cards, there are lower overall cards, but they did not show us, going all the way down to 76 overall. There's a few 82s, Jarvis Landry. These cards really are just going to be fillers for objectives. Quan Alexander, the former Saint, 49er, 83 speed, right outside linebacker, just going to be more of coverage. Dante Foreman, he was the backup to, he was mini Derrick Henry last year. In the playoffs, 81 speed, not the best. Good trucking, 84, but can't really catch the ball. Up to the 85s, Mike Davis, 83 speed. 69 catching is not bad for 85. Solid trucking at 85 and 84 break tackle. Yannick Ngakwe, is it Ngakwe or Ngakwe? Former Raider, that's all I really know. Former Viking, but Yannick, 82 speed, 84 finesse move, solid little card. Troy Hill, pretty sure Troy Hill is pretty short. Not the fastest with 84 speed, 86 zone coverage. Isn't terrible, but those are 85s. So now we got 16 87s, not one for each team like normally in the past for Ultimate Kickoffs. Casey Hayward, another former Raider, former Packer, now Falcon. Casey Hayward and Charger as well. Not a bad card. I think he got 86 speed. Nakobe Dean, middle linebacker for the Eagles, and I don't know if these abilities are discounted. You guys let me know down in the comments. I didn't really pay attention to the stream this morning. Watch the card. So Nakobe Dean, Raheem Mostert tied for the fastest running back I think in the game, other than Ricky Williams 88, but tied with Mark Murray for 87 speed. Former 49er Raheem Mostert, that is one of the better 87s. Andrew Norwell, Jaguars, Commanders, 86 strength. He's a lineman. He's a left guard. You guys think we were going to get 88 overall heroes? I kind of always thought we were going to get 87 overall heroes. We're still a few weeks away from another overall bump. Baker Mayfield. Of course, he's got the revenge game versus the Browns this Sunday. 79 speed for Baker, I think, is very generous. But yeah, Baker Mayfield. Juju Smith-Schuster. Seems Ultimate Kickoff is a lot of players that move teams in the offseason. Of course, Juju, Baker, Raheem Mostert. Juju, a little bit too slow. Kyle Van Noy, another player that did move. I think that probably is the theme of this almost every card. I think Nakobe Dean. I don't know what team. Was Nakobe Dean a rookie? I swear Nakobe Dean might have been a rookie, but Kyle Van Noy, here we go. 87 overall. Marcus Williams, 86 speed. This is not a bad card. Hybrid, free safety, Ravens, Saints. Little hit power, solid man coverage. It's weird you see a safety with better man coverage than zone coverage. Keanu Neal. This is one of the best cards, I think. 86 zone coverage, 86 speed, 90 hit power, and I want to say he is decently tall. Amari Cooper, of course, former Cowboy, 85 speed, 86 medium route running, 84 deep route running, 85 short route running. So he gets that short in elite. I think it's medium in elite for his ability. Robert Woods slot with built-on slot. Omatic, 85 speed for Robert Woods, I think is very generous. Does not have the deep route running, has it at 82, but solid mid and solid short route running. Dawson Knox, tight end for the Buffalo Bills. 83 speed, solid run block at 72, but he's not really gonna contend with the likes of Donald Parham, that tight end we got for Team of the Week, and well, eventually Dave Casper. La'el Collins, former Cowboy, now he's on the Bengals. Love the orange visor, the tint with the orange helmet, 88 strength. He's a lineman, he's a right tackle. There's not too much to talk about there. I'm just gonna say Muhammad, left end, 87, 79 speed is a little bit slow, but he's got great block shed, great power move. Great play recognition for the Bears. I don't know if he had a former team. Charvarius Lil Mooney Ward, former Kansas City Chief. I love the Moonies on the Chiefs, man. Undrafted to the Cowboys and made his way onto the Chiefs. 86 speed. He's got good height. Solid press at 87. Solid man coverage and zone coverage. Anthony Barr, former UCLA Bruin. A Madden legend with 87 speed, the linebacker position. Unfortunately, you can't get Lurker on him, so I don't really know how he's going to play. Here is the Teron Armstead you are going to be getting from the Field Pass Rewards. Free, I think it's level 6 or 7. We'll go over the rewards in a little bit, but 87 Teron Armstead, a free left tackle, tied for the second highest overall, or third highest left tackle in the game behind Trent Williams and Anthony Munoz. Julio Jones, 86. This is the House Rules reward at 25 wins, and we're supposed to be able to upgrade this Julio Jones. They didn't show us the upgraded version. They didn't tell us how high overall he can get. But the community is assuming that we're going to be able to upgrade that Julio Jones. Hopping to the champions. The first one, Troy Polamalu, 90 overall, 89 speed, 90 zone, 90 hit power, 91 pursuit. Amazing card. Now, I'm personally not going to play him at safety. He's a little bit too short. But in that slot cornerback position on a blitz, manned up and in a flat zone, I love Troy Polamalu. And Larry Fitz, both the Madden 10 NFL card art, Madden 10 card art, as you see. Larry Fitz, 88 speed. He also gets, I think it's outside apprentice for 1 AP. Hits that 90 deep route running threshold. Not quite though on the medium and the short route running. The LTD, what do you know? Another Raider, Chandler Jones. And the unique thing about this card, he can play D tackle as a secondary position. He also gets under pressure for 2 AP instead of 3. Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders. That Chandler Jones card is very, very underrated for the LTD. Here are your Field Pass rewards. And remember, this is a 2-part program, so you're probably only going to be able to get to maybe level 12, maybe 13. No, you're probably not going to get 13 because it's a release 2, but probably level 11 or 12 for the first half. You can see some coins, some very good seasonal XP. And that Teron Armstead, of course, at level 7. You see the 76 overall. That's why I know there's going to be 76 overall players, because you don't put 76 plus overall ultimate kickoff player in the rewards if there's not 76 overall. So you're also these sets. Sorry about the picture being cut off. There was no screenshots on Twitter for it. But you can see you do get 5 of the 87s you put in back for the 90 overall set as usual. There's some 85 sets, some 87 sets, some 82 overall plus sets. Maybe there's an 82 plus overall reroll. And speaking of rerolls, I guess I'm just going to keep going. No breaks, no cuts. There will be rerolls. And speaking of rerolls, there is training. In the training market, you know, we've been making our little bit of some investments. And it's 83, some 84s, some 85s. If you want to buy some training, I still would say you pretty much got to buy now, but you could have bought the past few days for much cheaper. I'm already seeing 84s only be going for 20 to 21K when you could have bought them for 17.5 all today. 85s that were going for 27K are already up to 30 and 31. 83s right now are probably your best bet. The team of the week players, you can still pick them up for under 12K. However, buying 83, buying low overalls for training just is tedious because you have to buy so many of them. But training investment wise, you know, I have bought a lot of training. I've about 5.5 to 6 mil worth of training in my binder. I bought probably at an average of 17.5 per, which is very solid for the prices we're seeing right now. Some 83 team of the week, some 84s, and some 85s. The plan for those investments, as always, is to sell Thursday. I'm going to try to sell Thursday afternoon. Last week, the training investments really, I would say, peaked in Thursday afternoon, but they didn't really go up too much from the morning to the afternoon. However, you still have like all of Thursday and all of Friday to sell off your training investments. As soon as that LTD went out of packs last week on Saturday, training crashed back down. So make sure you sell off your training investments by Saturday morning. God damn it. That was a lot of, I usually take my breaks in between the players and the market stuff, but I guess we just went, one take for 5 minutes straight. Now hopping into some other market impacts, we're going to take a look at the positions that came out for Ultimate Kickoff and see how the market's reacting. And man, you could tell the wide receivers, Cooper Kupp down to 100K, JJ down from 280 to 200, Randy Moss down from 300 to 250, even Andre Reed is down from 370 to 280. If you want to pick up some of these receivers, if you've been planning to get them, you kind of been waiting for the price to dip, now is a great time to buy. And we talked about this last week. Randy Moss went down to 250. He went back up to 350 about 2 days later. Even Michael Crabtree is down now under 300K. We could also be seeing the Campus Hero rerolls be removed. I think they're going to give him one more week. But if they do get removed, you can expect Michael Crabtree to definitely go up in price. I think he's still probably better than that Fitz just because he gets slot apprentice and short in elite for 1 AP. So I think Michael Crabtree is still the best receiver in the game. At 300K though, a great price. And some of the other positions we've taken a look at, or we're going to take a look at, the strong safety position. It's really only one card that's affected. Steve Atwater, he's gone from about that 470, 500K down to 370. I don't know if he's better than Troy Polamalu. He's 6'3" in comparison to 5'11", but he only has 87 speed, or 80, I think, yeah, 87 speed in comparison to 89. So Steve Atwater, if you've been Broncos team, you've been looking to pick him up, now wouldn't be a awful time at 370. He'd been pretty much over 500 for the past week. And then right in, of course, with Chandler Jones, you can see Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald have dipped just a little bit, not too much. Bruce Smith, though, has gone from around 400K down to 330. I know I sold my Bruce last weekend for 405. I'm not really looking to target Bruce, but maybe if he gets down to 300K, I might scoop one up. And then left end wise, of course, you have Deacon Jones, another player that gets under pressure discounted. He was really around the 400 to 410 mark, and he's now back down to 325, which is, I think, I think he might be one of the best legends just because that under pressure is such a good ability in this year's Madden, and he gets it discounted if you power him up. Deacon Jones and Chandler Jones, you know, they would be a formidable duel with two AP under pressures. But I think that is it. There also will be some solo challenges, but you do not get an 87 overall card in those. You just get, I think, the Field Pass XP, the blanket on the Ultimate Kickoff Field Pass XP. They're not really giving out the 87 overall like they did for Campus Heroes. But that is all for the video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.